Good day, stalkers and gamers of all kinds. I will be showing you one of the coolest events in video games I've seen, like ever. But first of all, a warning. Getting this item and doing this event can actually crash your Stalker 2 game as of patch 1.0.1. If you get this weird bolt legendary altered item and have it in your inventory and an emission happens, the game's gonna crash, like no exceptions. So I'm making this video for future when the developers fix the game, and I wanted to show this really cool event and the item that you get from it. So this is for future Stalker players more than it is for the current ones. In any case, if you're exploring the northwest of the zone in Stalker 2, you might come across this anomalous area that's a big ass tornado. And as with all of these really cool and special anomalous areas, there's a really special and cool artifact to be found in them. You can actually get to this area really early on in the game. There's a radiation barrier in the Red Forest region that most players do not want to cross early on, but if you stick to the west portion of the Red Forest, you can actually avoid this radiation area and get to the Yanni region where this anomalous area is at. But also you can just play the game normally, progress the story, and you'll reach this region sooner or later. The artifact that you'll find in the tornado anomaly is called the Weird Bolt. I'll show you how to get it 100% of the time. There are guides out there that show you how to get it in a cheap way, but most of those will get your game to bug out and you will not be able to actually get the artifact in the tornado. This method should guarantee for the Weird Bolt to spawn in the tornado anomaly area. So what you want to do is go to this little warehouse thing. You'll recognize that you're at the right place because of this drawing and some Cyrillic letters, and there's like a bunch of energy drinks in a crate right there. And you want to wait for the tornado to come by. Once the tornado crosses across the warehouse, you can go out into the eye of the storm. And then you want to follow that eye of the storm. There's a parkour challenge type of thing happening here. My recommendation is that you do not run. You just walk and jump across these planks. These planks will be showing you, and these metal sheets will basically be showing you where to go. You'll have to destroy a couple of wooden crates along the way with your knife, but just slowly make your way across these jumping challenges until you get to the big crane. Now, I'll shut up for a minute until I'm finished with this parkour puzzle, and once we get to the crane, I'll tell you what to do next. So once you get to the crane, you want to start running here up the crane. You want to be at the very edge of the tornado here without getting thrown around by it. Once you get to the top of the crane, crouch and move to the right here and look behind you, and you should see the Weird Bolt like tumbling around in the tornado and coming towards you. You have to press F or your interact button, whatever it is on the controller, to grab the bolt as it's flying past by. If you do not succeed at first, and I did not succeed for like 6 or 7 times, you can jump off of the crane onto this anomaly at the bottom that's gonna break your fall and you're not gonna take any damage, and then you have to do the parkour challenge again and come back to the crane and the top of the crane and try getting the bolt again. After doing this for like 6 or 7 times, I finally managed to get the bolt. Now that you got the bolt, delete it, throw it away, do everything you must in patch 1.0.1 because it's gonna crash your game as soon as the emission happens. But in case this has been fixed, this is what the Weird Bolt does. The Weird Bolt protects you from damage from anomalies. You'll know that the weird bolt is charged by looking at the icon in your inventory. If it's equipped in your artifact slot and it's charged, it's going to have this red glow around it. The description of the item says that it cannot be charged by regular anomalies and it protects you from damage from regular anomalies. So you can go into pretty much any anomaly without getting damaged. Once a certain amount of time passes or a certain amount of anomaly damage is negated by this artifact, it's gonna fizzle out. So it's gonna become like a regular looking bolt in your inventory. To charge it back up, you will have to wait for an emission, and during the emission it should get charged back up. But at this time it's bugged. It crashes your game anytime an emission happens, and it soft locks you from progress. There's a mod, a Nexus mods, that's gonna help you if you have this problem. I'll leave a link to this mod in the description in case you're already messed up with this bug. But in any case, there's a way where people would get to the top of the crane without going through the parkour challenge and then getting damage from the tornado passing by, healing themselves up and then picking up the bolt. But in my experience, the bolt will not spawn this way. And I'm thinking the more the game gets fixed, this is not going to be the case anymore and the way to get the weird bolt. The only way you're going to be able to do it is by doing the challenge and going through the parkour challenge while staying in the eye of the storm. I hope this video has been helpful. I hope you enjoyed watching me experience one of the coolest events in video games. And I'll see you guys around. This is the Stalker Noob signing out. Oh yeah, and leave a like, leave a subscribe. Help a brother out. Peace.